leader's just done a 110.3. Pit exit looks clear. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 1 is green. Yellow flag, sector 2. Green flag, sector 2. Incident sector 3, yellow flag.
All right, clear on your right.
P10. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Less than a minute,
Sector 3 is a second off the
minute.
pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 2.
Everyone should be coming to the pit, please. Okay, so 14 out for it's going to be a very tasty little round tonight on a summer solstice evening. Get out there and have a good time running on a street track for an hour, Townsville, and the Townsville 400 normally, but we're going to do 60 minutes. So thank you everybody for coming out tonight. And I did put in that it is 10 minutes for the qualifying. It's actually 15, so you get 15 minutes to put some quali laps down when we get out there. And then it will be an hour-long race. And as usual, the starting grid. Before I go to the start, just remember, if you come back into the pit, that you be very careful and let folks flying by you on hot laps get a good run through that kink into T1. And then as you're going through, if you know that you're still on your out lap, make sure you give room for folks that are in their flying. Okay, so the race is going to be 60 minutes in its usual starting procedure. Start from the grid in pairs.
60.
Go around the race track for one lap. Come back into your grid, and then you're ready to start the race. There'll be a countdown, and away we go. It is orange zone from the start line through to T3, which is the hard right-hander off to that little kinky bit, and then the fast left-hander. So by that point, I think everyone should have settled themselves out. There's not enough room to really go two abreast through all the bits and pieces. So have a good race in there. Keep your elbows down. Let's get ourselves shaken out. We've got an hour-long race to go. Just a reminder prior to the start that if you have an off-track stall or otherwise lose your place in the formation lap, follow the RF2 instructions on where to place your car. Okay, so you'll be able to get back in and get to your proper starting grid. Penalties. There are there is one penalty that is out there right now because we had others that were served last week, and I have been signed stop and go for my screw up last week. It hasn't been published yet, but all the stewards have agreed. So unless you here object, I'll just serve my stop and go penalty as if it was announced, so that I'm not delayed another week. This is a particularly difficult track to do the pit entry on, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to get some more practice in. Speaking about the track, so yeah, everyone knows about the RF2 penalties. Blue flag, it'd be very important this race, I think, with an hour, is that you don't have to get out of the way, but don't compete with or obstruct the lapping car. The lapping car has the responsibility of making a clean pass, and everyone is responsible for good racing behavior to respect each other's race. There are good places here to execute a pass or to permit a pass if you're so inclined. You don't have to. Just signal it both ways so that people can get through and get on with their races and not impede each other. Track limits here are pretty brutal. There's lots of walls. You can get some track cuts, however, if you're not upside down to trying to figure out how to get your car back right up after going over the curbing. If you have an incident, make sure you know what's going on around you before you get back in, because there's lots of places here to come back in rather shockingly because everyone's moving high speed. I think if you haven't had the opportunity to take a practice or two of the pit lane, you really should. There's a big barrel there that really makes sure you want to be taking one of the corners very carefully. So should have done some practice on that. Make sure that when you're getting set up for the entry for a pit, you're getting well to the right coming into turn 12 and enter at the beginning of the entry lane. So get right out of the way quickly, get into the lane. Use the fast lane to the pit area, not the pit boxes, and make sure you're pitting to the right-hand side of your stall. On the pit exit, stay right, watch for the transiting traffic. The transiting traffic should be leaving your room once you get through the pit lane exit. Make sure you go all the way through the pit lane. If you're crossing the pit lane on entry or exit, that is eligible for an IR from competing drivers. It is an advantage, so just watch what you're doing. Your decision on when you want to pit for fuel and tires. Remember that there is a pit speed limit and you have a pit limiter. There's a possibility of incidents this race. If you have a problem and you've taken a position unfairly from somebody, caused them problems, pick a safe place on a straight to give that position back to them and get on with racing. IRs, I think everyone's clear about. You don't have to worry about dark. I think everyone's clear about what escape means and how to get yourself actually out of rFactor 2 and back in again. So there is, of course, a time penalty and you lose a couple of laps, but it gets you back in and scoring points. And this is one of those races where you want to be scoring points in. Any questions?
Hey, Matt.
Sure.
So if you end up upside down, you're done, right?
Well,
No.
you can't. No, you can do your
Control Alt Delete.
Control
yeah,
Alt
or
Delete, kill RF2.
cable. Yeah, you'll come
Yeah.
back in the pit.
So yeah, I'll try Control Alt Delete, and hopefully the car doesn't sit on the track too long while I'm doing that.
Yeah.
If it happens.
Just
it'd be pretty quick.
if you ever find yourself upside down, let us know over comms.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's a good safety point, and everyone should be seeing the red flags as well. Okay, if
Oh,
You're
there's
what,
flipping back over.
What,
Yeah.
what penalty are you gonna serve?
stop and go.
Okay. John ruled on it, so you're good.
Yep, exactly. So it just needs to be announced. Everyone's agreed. I am a naughty boy, and I need to go to the pits. All right, and I agree.
Bad, wicked
It
zoot.
doesn't matter if I do agree. I have to do it. Okay. All right. Well,
Best track to serve it to.
Oh yeah, I mean this is just brilliant. I really, really boned myself here, but hey, this is what I get. All right. If there's no more questions, I will flip this over to Qualy, and people can get out there and get their Qualy laps in.
My only comment is when you're doing your pit in lap, if you have someone directly behind you, make sure to call it out before you get to turn 12. I tried pit in just a couple minutes ago, and you need to be immediately right exiting turn 12. You can't even track out before the dotted line turns solid. So you are quite slow through 12, where that's normally a place where you are full throttle. So if you have a car relatively close behind you, please just say it over comms that you're pitting.
Yeah, this is a track where a little announcement that you're going to pit is very helpful. Okay, we'll go to Qualy. And as usual, Qualy and race, unless there's a safety issue, it is mics off, please.
Mic's off. Mic.
That's the end of the session, E9.
RF2 is taking its time.
Jeez, Caspi's down at 10,298.
There.
Insane.
It exit is clear. Okay, Eric, we've got 14 minutes to set a lap. Your brakes are cold, let's get some heating to them.
Car on your left. Clear on the left side.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 100 Fahrenheit. Yellow flag. Green flag, sector 3. That's a new fastest lap for Tammy, 111.5. The leader has just done a 110.6. The guy in front has just done a 112.1. P5. Sector 3 is 0.7, off the pace. 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. That's barely a scratch, mate. Just ignore it. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 2 is 0.5, off the pace. Sector 1 is green.
Wow. Oh man.
You've
that's
used
a
half your fuel.
flyer for me.
P3.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Incident in Sector 2. Yellow flag.
Oh man. 111.5. That's really fast for me. Amazing. I don't know that I'll hold on to it, but I'm happy with it.
The pit exit looks clear. All right, Eric. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Yellow flag in Sector 3. We think that Kelly has binned it. Green flag Sector 3.
Nope.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 1 is 0.9, off the pace. Okay, Eric, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 2 is 1.7, off the pace. Sector 3 is now clear. Yellow flag in Sector 1. flag sector 1.
Alright, what do we got?
P4.
All right, clear on your right.
You're second down in sector 3. Green flag, sector 2. The guy ahead's lap time is a 1:11.4. New fastest lap for Uyan, 1:10.6.
Nope. Oh my god, 1,000.
Take care, there's a car approaching. The leader has just done a 1:10.4. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. B6. Okay, Eric, you've had a bit of bodywork damage there. 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. Your lap time was at 1:12.0. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Yellow flag in Sector 1. The There's traffic behind. Blue flag.
Left side, you're clear left.
Blue flag. Sixth place. Blue flag.
What?
You picked up a bit of aero damage.
It's weird.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Okay, Eric. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Sector 2 is
Oh, well.
0.3 off the pace.
Oh well. Load that race setup. 35 gallons. 1 pit stop. Ugh.
The leader has just done a 110.3. That's the end of the session. P6.
Hey everybody, nice set of qualifying out there. Ben taking top honors with just over a 110, very nice, edging out out Troy and JT hot in their heels. I think I get the top Pro-Am, and the top AM I think is Carl. So well done everybody, good good to go around. And Chris Dadum, nice to have you here. Welcome to NARS. And your first race, you're picking up on a particularly interesting one. I take it you've had a chance to do some practice and you've read all the rules and stuff like that because you weren't here for the driver brief.
Yeah, sorry, I was just yeah, a little bit late to all that, but I've had a glance. I had a glance at the previous round as well, but I wasn't able to make that. But
Okay,
yeah, should be
super.
good.
Sounds like you might be familiar with the track.
Just a bit. Yeah, I've raced this before it. with previous groups. So yeah, might just need to sit up though, but yeah, it could be alright.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us. Okay, everybody, you've got 10 minutes to go out there, do a bit more practice, settle yourself in, and figure out anything that you haven't figured out before, and then we'll head over to race.
Oh my gosh.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Matt, your joke didn't go over so well.
For what it's worth, I thought it was funny.
I mean, I got a chuckle out of it. Micah, so close.
Incident in Sector 1.
Yeah,
Yellow
I was gonna
flag.
send you a message, but I didn't want to trash talk before the race. Have it come back to bite.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Sector 1 is green. Fastest lap for Luck, 1:13.5. P8.
On your right, clear right.
Don't expect me to so late next time, Eric.
I don't ever expect people to be
Sector
polite.
1 is 0.3 off the pace. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Green flag, Sector 3. Yellow flag. The track temp's increasing. It's now 95 Fahrenheit.
Whoa!
Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. That's your quickest lap. Sector 3 time's okay. All right, Eric. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Yellow flag. Looks like the leader's binned it. Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
Come on, Ray.
On your right. All clear on the right.
You're sick, man.
Me?
Yes, he is.
Green flag, Sector 2, P3. That's your fastest lap today. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. Car in front's lap time is at 1:12.1. Sector 1 is yellow, Sector 2 is yellow, P4, that's your fastest lap.
That'll work. That'll work. One more bathroom break.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
I could not make super softs last a whole stint. They would be absolutely destroyed.
The guy behind has just done a 1:13.1.
Oh wow, I might need to save fuel? Huh. Man, pit strategy is going to be sketchy.
It's going to be entertaining.
Yours, maybe.
That's the end of the session. B6.
Okay, everybody. Just last final check to make sure everything is where it needs to be for what it needs to do. I see Chris has been sandbagging a little bit.
No, Chris has just managed more laps now.
I didn't get a clean qualifying lap in.
A couple of extra
Welcome to the
practice laps
club.
make all the difference.
Yep.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now? Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, let's have a nice start to the race, and it should be exciting from there on in.
Keep the rubber side down.
Yep, and good luck to my tires.
I'm more worried about fuel now.
Just use less.
30 seconds left, everybody.
I can barely manage with the fuel that I've got.
Just use less. I like that as a strategy. 15. Nice pace lap, and then we're ready to go.
Shields go. To the toilet again. Missed it.
Good luck, everybody. Have a great race.
63 minutes. P6. All right, Eric. Stay calm. Focus. Green, green, green.
On your left.
Copy that. No tyre change at the next stop.
Hold your line. In the middle. They're on your right. Car on your left. Still there. Still there. Careful, still there. Clear all around.
The light is not turning green.
Not yet. Soon.
Okay.
Seeing some minor aero damage. Start's okay. We're still in good shape here.
Car right. Clear on your right. Easy, car on your left. All clear on the left. Car on your right, clear right.
The leader's just done a 111.4. You've just done a 115.1. The gap to Luck ahead is now 0.9. The gap to Graf behind is now 1.4 seconds.
Fuel saving.
Sixth place. You've just done a 113.8. The gap to graph behind is increasing. It's now 1.7.
Jose.
Okay, Eric, that's good consistency. Keep it up. The gap to Graf behind is now 0.7. Okay, Eric, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. That last lap was a 1:14.3.
Car on your right.
Yellow flag. Sector 1 is now green. The car in front is Graf. Okay, Eric, you've got half your fuel left.
Careful, car on your right. Clear on your right.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag.
Turn 2, that was right.
We think that Kelly has spun off. Sector 1 is clear. P9. The gap in front is now 1.3. gap to Overton behind is now 0.4.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear on your right. Car on your right. Easy, hold your line. All clear on the right.
Seventh position.
On your right. Clear on your right. Car on your right. Clear right.
Okay, Eric, the next car is Overton. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Tenth position is now on softs. Eighth place. What's your speed limit in the pits? Okay, pit stop requested. We should come out into position 13, behind Graf. The pit crew's ready.
On your right. Careful, still there. Clear on your right.
That lap time was...
Careful, car on your right. All clear on the right.
Pit stop, soft tires.
Okay, we'll put soft tyres on. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 104 Fahrenheit. Sector 3 is yellow. It looks like Kelly has stacked it. Green flag in Sector 3. The gap to Overton ahead is now 2.0 seconds. P8. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. Looks like P6 has gone off. Sector 2 is green. Sector 3 is clear. P7. The gap to Hall behind is now 3.5 seconds. Okay, Eric, we're halfway through. We think about 2 minutes of fuel remaining. very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. The gap to Overton in front is now 4.1. Alright Eric, we're running on fumes mate. Pit this lap, in this lap. Graf, in front is pitting.
Car on your left. Clear on the left side.
Box in 2. 1. Box now. The leader's pitting now.
I don't know. Sketchy. Gonna make it
P3 is now on softs.
the entire rest of the race. If I hold a chance.
Tammy is now leading.
There is almost no chance. I think I will have to make a splash. Nope. Think we're good. Might make it.
Go, go, go. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. P11. Your rear brakes are cold, mate. The leader is now on softs. Graf ahead is pitting. P7. Blue flag. P7 is now on softs. Blue flag. Blue flag. Struha is now on softs.
Careful, car on your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Hall is closing the gap. It's now 7.5 seconds. Seventh position. Blue flag.
Left side. Clear left. Car right. Clear on your right.
That lap was a 1:14.6. gap to Hall behind is increasing. It's now 9.4. That's 20 minutes to go. That lap time was 1:14.3. Okay, Eric, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 7.5 seconds. The car in front is pitting. B6. Yan is pitting from P2. We think he'll come out just in front.
Thanks.
Alright Eric, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Stay on it. This isn't over yet. You've just done a 113.9. The gap to Hall behind is now 12 seconds. Yellow flag. We can see Graf has crashed. Green flag in sector 3. P6. New fastest lap for Uyan, 111.3. Sector 1, yellow flag.
Wonder if people are gonna have to pit again.
Sorry.
Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is green. It looks like Uyan has gone off. The gap to Overton behind is now 14 seconds. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Uh-oh. Tires.
Okay, Eric, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh.
Green flag in sector 1.
Oh god. Tires are very bad.
Blue flag.
Car on your right. Still there. Clear on your right.
Overton is closing in. The gap is now 3.7. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Okay, Eric, relax, focus, keep it smooth.
Looks like that relative is broken. That's okay.
You've just done a 114.9.
Car on your left. You're clear left.
That lap was a 114.9.
Okay, tires
2
have
minutes to
cooled
go,
off a
2
little bit.
minutes. Okay, Eric, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
Ugh.
Your lap time was at 114.4.
Careful, car on your right. All clear on the right.
Last lap.
On your right. Clear right.
B6. That's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Ugh. Good night, kids.